morning, folks. This is John Pettipas making a special recording on the morning now of Tuesday, the 26th day of May 2020. And it's 11:45 a.m., 11:45 noon on Nova Scotia time. And I hope you all had a memorable, peaceful, reflective Memorial Day. It was a lovely broadcast, a National Memorial Day broadcast on Sunday night in PBS, and I rewatched it last night. It was a remarkably produced show. We can never say thank you too much to our veterans. And I'm preempting my normal Farmer JP by a few days. I'm doing one this morning on Communist China and the coronavirus. We can say POTUS, P-O-T-U-S, President of the United States, Trump 2020, bless his heart, President Trump. And they take, and the American free enterprise system, the resourcefulness, the resilience of the American people. It's absolutely a wonderful thing. It's a nation that keeps reinventing itself, very resilient. There's not one of us in this world that's going to achieve anything. Mothers, fathers, children, students, old people, young people that don't need the characteristics of tenacity, persistence, and resilience. And it's in spades. It's in spades in America. Now, every morning I'm reading stuff. Some people criticize the presidents. Guess who? This is from the recent local paper. I'm a politician born in New York on June 14, 1946. I made my mark as a real estate developer and earned my fortune. I won the bid for the presidency, and I'm commander-in-chief. And it's Donald J. Trump, President Donald J. Trump. Now, you see lots of articles in the news. Beijing moves to impose new security laws in Hong Kong. Communist China, keep your hands off of Hong Kong. The agreement made with Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher and started in 1997 was that Hong Kong would maintain some independence. It would not be a puppet of Communist China. That the people of Hong Kong would maintain their legal systems, maintain some electoral abilities. It is not a totalitarian state. Communist China. I get my globe of the world out. Shine some light on the matter. I trusted light here. Hong Kong to be left alone. They're trying to, we have this coronavirus. And it's very controversial how to get going. But the coronavirus, not good. Bad stuff to put it mildly. And they're trying to make footsies, take advantage, the rest of the world's preoccupied. Communist China, keep your hands off of Hong Kong. As I point out in previous videos, real China, free China is Taiwan, Formosa. Real China, free China, Taiwan. Chiang Kai-shek and his successors, the people of Taiwan. Taipei, Taiwan. Free China. Hong Kong is to be left alone. You don't have to interfere. Major financial capital in the Pacific Rim. Hong Kong must be left alone. Now, do not try to impose your communist tyranny on the good people they want their freedom like all people around the world. So Hong Kong to be left alone. Here we have the World Health Organization, the WHO. That crew. WHO. They think, and United States gives a lot of money to those people. We're not doing that anymore. Okay? United States has always given money to people around the world in times of war, natural disasters, humanitarian need. Nobody's more generous to the American people. And I thank you. I'm half American. Many of you are all American. And nobody is more generous to American people. And Cape Bretonners and Newfoundlanders and Maritimers. I'm based in Nova Scotia. My mother was born in Waltham, Massachusetts. My father's French Acadian stock of Nova Scotia. First Pettipas came to Nova Scotia in 1604 with Samuel de Champlain down at Port Royal, Nova Scotia. Now, they take in Hong Kong just free. This World Health Organization, they can criticize the president all they want. I say, tough. Okay? The president knows what he's doing. He's doing a darn good job in tough times. Damn good job. And I'm going to make a prediction here. I made this note on Sunday morning, the 3rd day of May. Communist China will fall. The day will come when history is written. When history is written, it's a very strong statement. Communist China will fall. And when history is written, when the history books are written, they'll go back to their complicity in this coronavirus, which has been unleashed on the whole globe, the whole world, and how they handled it. And the disinformation. I'm going to repeat. When the history is written, history books are written in coming years and decades, and they say what led to the downfall of Communist China, there is absolutely no question in my mind, none whatsoever, that it'll be what happened in this coronavirus. Nobody can tell me otherwise. I'm not a conspiracist, terrorist guy. I'm a mere mortal. I try my best to keep well informed of current events, but I repeat, I emphasize, Communist China will fall. Maybe it's not imminent, but when history is written, a big chapter in a book, the reason Communist China will fall is how they handle coronavirus. There's no ums, ahs, ifs, buts about it. I'm adamant that Communist China will fall. Remember, people have communism in Russia, totalitarian state, police state, Russia will never fall. Well, Communist Russia did fall, the old Soviet Union. It's not exactly democracy over there, but it's not as bad as what it was from Lenin and the Bolsheviks right through to Stalin and Brezhnev and right on through till they fell. Okay, and it's not perfect, but it's not the power it once was. All people around the world have one thing in common. Whether you're in Canada, my beloved United States, any country in the world, Great Britain, France, doesn't matter where, people around the world, China, the people in China want their freedom. This is what we're seeing here with Hong Kong. This is why the people are protesting. They want their freedom. When people are not free, they do not operate anywhere near the maximum capacity. You cannot scare people into productivity. You can threaten them with a sword over them and get them to work a little quicker for a shovel briefly. But Bill Gates, a Steve Jobs, a Madame Curie, people like that don't come up in a totalitarian state. There's lots of talented people in China, there's no question. But they are oppressed, and that's awful. It's inhuman. And I repeat my mantra with the special broadcast, Communist China will fall. Mere mortal, I don't know when or how, but when history books are written, I'm convinced that this recording being finished, wrapped up now at about 8 minutes to 12 noon, Nova Scotia time, in the morning of Tuesday, the 26th day of May 2020, Memorial Day week, that Communist China, when history is written why it fell, what they did in this coronavirus will be a major chapter in the story. With that, I got to wrap this up. I want to thank all you wonderful people out in computer land for viewing in. Please, if you're so kind, to press the subscribe button. Press the like button if you've been so kind, and spread it around. Spread this message. Spread it to other parts of the world, your friends on your Facebook, the internet, the computer machine. Spread the message around. Until next time, I thank you very much for viewing. This is John Pettipas, wishing all you wonderful people out there all the best, and God bless. Thank you very much. Bye for now.